Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Kdf Friday Bulletin this second week of November. I am Sergeant Patience Asambu. The Bulletin is a show to keep you updated on events undertaken by the Ministry of Defense over the week. And in our highlights tonight, His Excellency the President Dr. William Ruto inspects Talanta Sports City construction progress. Chief of the Defense Forces praises KDF milestones in Somalia peace efforts. Commander Kenya Army presides over Kenya Army Commanders Annual Conference. Inspiring the Future, Moi Forces Academy Junior School visits Kenya Navy. And in sports, dominating New York City Marathon, Corporal Sheila Chepkirui of 10 Engineers wins New York City Marathon. To start us off, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, conducted an inspection tour of the Talanta Sports City construction at Jamhuri grounds, accompanied by government and military leaders, including Defense Principal Secretary Dr. Patrick Mariro. President Ruto received a detailed briefing on the project from the Ministry of Defense, which is managing the stadium's development. Guided by infrastructure branch officers from the Defense Headquarters, the President toured the stadium site to observe construction progress. He expressed satisfaction with the advancements, affirming his confidence that the stadium will meet its completion deadline of December 2025. Chief of the Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, paid a visit to the Kenya Defense Forces soldiers deployed under the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia in Sector 2. During his visit, General Kahariri met with the troops stationed at Dobli and Kismayo, commending their commitment to fostering peace, security, and stability in Somalia. In his address, General Kahariri conveyed greetings from His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. He praised the troops for their professionalism, integrity, and discipline, which have been critical in achieving mission success and promoting regional stability. The CDF highlighted the significance of their efforts in restoring peace in Somalia, offering a hopeful future outlook for the nation.
As the ATMIS mission transitioned to the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia, Chief of the Defense Forces urged the troops to remain vigilant. Earlier, the Chief of Defense Forces also visited Wajir Air Base, where he was briefed on the regional security situation by Wajir Air Base Commander Brigadier Stephen Sane and Deputy Brigade Commander 8th Brigade Colonel Gideon Bebora. He later addressed officers and service members from the base 8th Brigade headquarters and the 27 Mechanized Infantry Battalion, expressing gratitude for their dedication in safeguarding the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Kenya.
Hep, hep, red! Hep, hep, red!
Kenya Army commanding officers and commandants gathered at Kahawa Barracks for the annual conference focused on strategic review and mission readiness. The conference objective was to assess performance, evaluate unit operational readiness, and develop approaches to address emerging threats supporting the Kenya Army's mandate. Under the theme, Accountable and Value-Based Leadership for Mission Readiness, Navigating the Current into the Future, the event served as a platform for senior officers to exchange ideas and strengthen team cohesion.
Commanding Officers Conference is an annual event that presents an opportunity for the Army leadership to engage the commanding officers and commandants of our schools so that we can review and reflect on collective performance, assess our shortcomings, and refocus efforts to meet the demands of duty as we move forward.
General Officer Commanding Eastern Command, Major General Luka Kuto, and Western Command, Major General Jeff Nyaga, expressed gratitude to the commanding officers and commandants for their dedication and hard work. They highlighted the vital role these officers play in bridging the Kenya Army leadership, officers and service members, ensuring the fulfillment of the Army's mandate. The conference was attended by formation commanders, chiefs of branches at the headquarters Kenya Army, and other senior officers, reflecting a shared commitment to advancing mission readiness and operational effectiveness within the Kenya Army.
On March's legislation, the Kenya Space Agency under the Ministry of Defense held a two-day stakeholder engagement and public participation forum for the draft Kenya Space Bill 2024 in Nairobi. Addressing the participants at the event, Brigadier Hilary Kipkosgei, the Acting Director General of Kenya Space Agency, appreciated the dignitaries and stakeholders who are present to shape the proposed legislation. He highlighted that over the past 2 years, the agency has conducted numerous engagement forums and capacity building workshops, emphasizing that previous requests for public input had drawn significant responses, underscoring the importance of community involvement in this legislative process.
Delivering remarks on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Soipan Tuya, Secretary Administration at the Defense Headquarters, Mr. Isaac Masinde, underscored the need for a robust legal framework to support Kenya's growing space program. He further noted that the space activities are becoming increasingly central to global economic development, with the space economy projected to reach 1.8 trillion by 2035. As Kenya positions itself as an emerging spacefaring nation, he noted the necessity to incorporate international treaties to effectively regulate national space activities. The draft space bill aims to create a structured and conducive environment for space investment, addressing critical issues such as orbital debris and space traffic management.
Moving on to the coast, Commander Kenya Navy Base Mutongwe, Brigadier Abraham Biwott, paid a courtesy call on Mombasa Governor, His Excellency Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir, at the Mombasa County headquarters. The two leaders discussed issues of mutual concern, including security, community development, and opportunities for collaboration. Brigadier Biwott expressed appreciation for the ongoing support from the Mombasa County government, noting the long-standing partnership between Kenya Navy and the local community. Governor Sharif extended his congratulations to the Kenya Navy ahead of its upcoming 60th anniversary, highlighting its invaluable role in safeguarding Kenya's coastal borders and contributing to peace and security throughout the region. The meeting underscored the commitment of both the Kenya Navy and Mombasa County government to fostering closer ties and cooperation.
A central topic during the visit was an update on preparations for the upcoming Navy at 60 celebrations scheduled for December. The milestone event will commemorate 60 years since the founding of the Kenya Navy, with a series of events planned both prior to and on the anniversary day. Governor Nasir extended his congratulations to the Kenya Navy on its approaching 60th anniversary and recognized its vital role in securing Kenya's coastal borders and contributing to regional peace and security.
Now, pupils from Moi Forces Academy Junior School visited Kenya Navy Base Mutongwe for an educational tour. The team began their visit at the Kenya Naval Training College, where they were introduced to the Field Mission Bridge Simulator and the Damage Control Unit. The facilities provided the pupils with a unique opportunity to experience harnessing of naval skill.
The pupils proceeded to the Kenya Navy fleet, where they were briefed on the various capabilities of the Kenya Navy ships and the roles they play in maintaining maritime security. Thereafter, they visited Kenya Shipyard Limited, where they were taken through shipbuilding and maintenance processes. Speaking during the tour, Mrs. Jacqueline Okwaro, head teacher, Moi Forces Academy Junior School, expressed her appreciation to the Kenya Navy for hosting the students and emphasized the significance of such visits in motivating the younger generation in exploring careers in the Kenya Defense Forces.
Still at the coastal region, Kenya Naval Training College in Mutongwe held a seminar for differently abled persons. The seminar raised awareness of the challenges faced by the personnel, as well as promoting inclusion and training on ways of improving empathy, communication, and efficiency in their respective assignments. Chief of Compensation and Welfare at Defense Headquarters, Brigadier Edward Nyamao, expressed the importance of inclusivity for all personnel, regardless of their disability.
During the event, the guest of honor Commander Kenya Navy Base Mtongwe Brigadier Abraham Biwott acknowledged the support of the Compensation and Welfare Department, noting its crucial role in ensuring the soldiers are reintegrated into the society. The seminar also provided a valuable platform for open discussion, allowing attendees to address the various challenges faced by differently abled persons from Kenya Navy, both active and retired.
We take a short break. We'll be back in a moment.
The Defense Saving and Credit Cooperative Society, DESACCO, is a premium financial institution dedicated to serving the unique needs of both serving and retired military personnel. The cooperative aims at enhancing the overall financial well-being of their members by providing affordable and accessible savings and credit facilities, competitive interest rates, and flexible terms. The products include savings accounts, which are interest earning, a variety of loan products including personal loans, educational loans, development loans, and emergency loans. The DESACCO also offers insurance services comprising of life insurance and general insurance. It also gives investment opportunities where members can invest and earn dividends based on profitability. Call 0205134900 for inquiries. Defense SACCO, Ngao Halisi.
Welcome back. The Kenya Defense Forces troops deployed under Operation Maliza Uhalifu partnered with Medical Mission Africa to conduct a 2-day medical camp at Kapedo Mixed Secondary School and Lokopok Kasakaram village in Chesakam sub-location. The camp provided medical consultations, treatments, general checkups, nutritional assessments, and deworming services to over 450 residents. Complex cases were referred to Chemolingot Health Center. Further, the residents received valuable education on hygiene, nutrition, and the importance of regular clinic visits.
Kenya Defense Forces troops also distributed water to Chesakam residents who have faced severe water shortages due to prolonged dry seasons and a malfunctioning community borehole. Major Yusuf Hassan Sora, officer commanding Chesitet Forward Operating Base, encouraged residents to foster peaceful coexistence and become peace ambassadors.
We crossed borders to the DRC, where the Kenya Defense Forces personnel operating under the United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo joined their counterparts from the Tanzania's People Defense Forces for a joint mass and support at Mama Noela Children's Home in Beni Town, North Kivu Province. The troops, led by Kenya Quick Reaction Force Contingent Commander Lieutenant Colonel Simon Seda, donated an assortment of food items such as flour, cooking oil, sugar, and reading material. Take a look.
Mama Noela Children's Home is a residence to more than 40 children aged between 2 to 14 years whose parents are victims of violent conflict in Eastern DRC. A sermon led by Father Dominic from Bao Parish in commemoration of All Souls Day urged Christians to share with those in need. He commended the Tanzanian and Kenyan contingents for their efforts to support orphans in desperate need.
Still in DRC, the outgoing officer commanding of the Kenya Signals 2 Company, Major Paul Chacha, along with the incoming officer commanding of Kansig 3 Company, Major Stephen Otieno, paid a courtesy visit to MONUSCO Acting Force Commander, Major General Kdf at MONUSCO Force Headquarters in Goma, Democratic Republic of Congo. Major General Diouf commended Major Chacha for his professionalism and for the exemplary conduct of Kansig personnel during their deployment. He highlighted Kansig's valuable role in providing critical communication support in both routine and urgent operations, acknowledging specific instances where the contributions positively impacted the mission. He extended his best wishes to Major Chacha and his team in their future endeavors. Still in DRC, 3 service personnel from Kenya Signals Company completed a 2-week micro-unmanned aircraft system training that equipped participants with critical UAV skills for reconnaissance, surveillance, and mission support. Sergeant Brian Ocheng, Sergeant Martin Murigi, and Corporal Isaac Osanya from KENSIG 3 were among 7 graduates in this specialized training. The trio hailed the successful completion of the course a demonstration of KENSIG's commitment to advancing its technical capabilities within peacekeeping operations.
Presiding over the closing ceremony was Ms. Florence Keter, Program Manager for the United Nations Command, Control Communications, Computers Intelligence, Surveillance and Reconnaissance Academy for Peace Operations, congratulated the trainees for completing the course successfully as micro-unmanned aircraft pilots. She emphasized the use of advanced technology to incorporate unmanned aircraft to combat crime, terrorism, and saving lives.
Kenyan troops deployed in the Democratic Republic of the Congo under the United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission have received high praise for their professionalism and operational readiness following a successful operational effectiveness inspection. The inspection, which is conducted biannually to assess each contingent's ability to fulfill MONUSCO's mandate, concluded on Thursday. This latest operational effectiveness inspection evaluated the Kenyan Quick Reaction Force across multiple critical areas, including operational readiness, training, communication capabilities, welfare, and adherence to the UN mandate and code of conduct. And in sports, Commander Kenya Army Lieutenant General David Tarus presided over the Kenya Army Commanders Trophy Golf Tournament held at Thika Barracks Golf Club. The event, organized by the Kenya Defence Forces Golf Association, is a key component of KDF Wellness Program aimed at maintaining physical fitness, enhancing mental well-being, and fostering camaraderie among military and civilian participants. Lieutenant General Tarus emphasized the tournament's role in reinforcing the balance of physical, mental, and community strength critical for military personnel. He acknowledged the support of sponsors and commended the golfers, highlighting how golf cultivates patience, discipline, and focus, qualities vital in military service.
In his address, Commander of the Combat Engineers Brigade and patron of Thika Barracks Golf Club, Brigadier Victor Mburu, expressed gratitude to the sponsors and participants for making the event a success. The tournament grew golfers from serving and retired KDF officers and serving members and golfers from other golf clubs in Thika, Nairobi, and across the country. Tournament participants comprised of serving and retired KDF officers and serving members, as well as golfers from other golf clubs in Thika, Nairobi, and across the country.
And in sports, Corporal Sheila Chepkirui of 10 Engineers Battalion triumphed in her debut at the New York City Marathon last Sunday, claiming the women's 42-kilometer title with an impressive time of 2 hours, 24 minutes and 35 seconds. Hot on her heels was Warrant Officer Class 2 Helen Obiri from Moi Air Base, the 2023 New York Marathon champion and Olympic bronze medalist, finishing just 14 seconds behind. Vivian Cheriot rounded off an all-Kenyan podium with a time of 2 hours, 25 minutes and 21 seconds.
Corporal Chepkirui's remarkable performance on the challenging New York course showcased her prowess, especially following her 6th-place finish in the London Marathon earlier this year. Her victory led the Kenyan team to a sweeping podium finish. Warrant Officer Class 2 Obiri, who made history last year by winning both the Boston and New York City marathons, was aiming to replicate her extraordinary feat. Her close 2nd-place finish, alongside Cheriot's strong performance, highlighted the formidable talent of Kenya's athletes. The race not only celebrated individual achievements, but also underscored the strength and unity of Kenyan runners, inspiring countless fans worldwide.
That marks the end of our bulletin. Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media handles and your viewership next Friday for the KDF Friday Bulletin. I am Sergeant Patience Asambu. Goodbye.